The roof is on fire.
We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn.
Yes! You're gonna have to get that out of the live tape. Yes! I was looking for my tribe. Yeah, it's right here. You, if you're anything like me, you were the ones that, went out on a Saturday night, got so drunk, crawled back before the sun came up, and still made it to Sunday service. It's my tribe right here. Thank you. I need to know this. I need to know whether I'm telling church jokes or I'm telling club jokes. I need to know whether I'm going to talk about the Pentecostals or I'm talking about Pornhub. I don't know. I feel like I got like a combination of both going on here, so we're going to combine the two. We're going to do. Okay. I'm Lisa the teacher, Swint, and this is what 56 years old looks like now. Yeah, it looks like a whole midlife crisis. I know. I'm actually on my third midlife crisis. Yeah, the first one, I got my nose pierced. The second one, I started dressing at Forever 21. And the third one, I actually became a stand-up comedian. Yeah. For the next one, though, I'm going to get my first tattoo. It's going to be a Gramp stamp. You know what that is? It's literally a list of all my grandkids just tattooed across the back of my lower back there. And so that my 35-year-old boyfriends can tell that they're not on the family tree before, they tap that, ask the Lord for his grace and mercy. Hallelujah. Yeah. So, just a word of advice. When you come to a comedy club like this, you gotta kind of be careful about sitting too close to the comedian if you're not being totally honest about yourself to yourself. For example, if you think you look like Beyonce from the back, but you look like Medea from the front, this is like the reality check seats, okay? You might leave here crying. I know, because it happened to me once. It did. I went to a comedy club with my friend, Kathy, and don't get me wrong, we were looking fly. We had on our stretch jeans, we had on our sexy tunic tops, and our matching nose rings. And we pulled up in that club like we owned the bitch, you know what I'm saying? We were like, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. And we got in there, and then the comedian comes out, and he starts pointing out groups of people. He's like, big ups to the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. Whoop, whoop, this Q dogs, That's what we came for anyhow. And then he says, hey, to the young chicks in the front having a hot girl summer. And I'm sitting at the table, I'm sipping my drink. Kathy's just, digging around in her pocketbook for a coupon. And then all of a sudden we hear, and hello to the seasoned ladies at the round table. Well, we turned around because we want to see the old biddies at the round table too. But there was no one there. So we just went back to sipping our drinks when suddenly the comedian looks at us and says, ladies, you with your purses on the table, I'm talking to you. And I was like, oh, hell no. I said, Kathy, he's talking to you, bitch. She says, oh no, he's talking to you. I said, And all of a sudden he says, ma'am, you there wearing the moo-moo. Look, it's a tunic top. He said, I can smell the white diamonds from up here. I told you not to wear that old-ass cologne. She said, you bought it for me for Christmas. And then all of a sudden, I hear his voice like a megaphone. And he's saying, glad to see you came to check on your grandkids. But in my head, I heard price check on bladder control products, babe. That's what I heard. And I don't know what happened. I must have had like 3 more Shirley Temples and passed out because I swear, when we went in there, we were Beyonce. How we left like Medea, I have no idea. What's going on here? So, it's 2022, folks. It really is time to stop lying to ourselves, honestly. Stop lying to everyone. You don't gotta lie about your age. You ain't gotta lie about your gender or your sexual preferences, because honestly, there is a Facebook group for everything. There is, right? But think about it. Okay, you can't stop cheating on your wife. You join a polyamorous group. You love your husband, but he had a small ding-a-ling. You join a swingers group. Okay, you're a woman of a certain age and you like younger men. You join a cougar group. And if you're a man, younger man who likes older women, you join a cub group. Now, if you're a younger man who likes older men, you join a Cub Scout troop. That's totally different. But you don't need to lie. If you're still lying to yourself in 2022, you just need to join the liars group, because I'm sure there's one of those too. Okay. But really, speaking of cougars, there's, it's like 1 out of every 3 women over the age of 40 are cougars now. We are winning. We are winning. And the reason why is because, we have to make provisions for the man shortage. So this is why we do that. But anyhow, men, how many men really like older women? Where's the men who like older women, those cougars? I know you're in here. You might be embarrassed to say so because you're with a younger woman right now, but we know what happens. So men, I just want to say, if you're over the age of 45, stop flooding the cougar websites. Okay, your cougar is not there. She's not on the cougar websites. You have now graduated out of that. Okay, you're in the sabertooth.com. Why don't you try that? Okay, because you're no longer looking for the Keishas and the Kims and the Karens. No. You'd be better off with a Bessie or a Bertha or a Bernice. Right? Just be honest about it. Don't come looking for me. I'm not your cougar. Okay? My cubs are just now approaching legal drinking age. In fact, my future husband is in the hospital right now because his mother is giving birth to him. And in 30 years, he's going to find me on grandmathought.com. And it's going to be wonderful. I mean, I'll be 90, but it's going to be the happiest 6 months of my life. I'll tell you. But there's a lot of reason why. I understand the attraction that you have to older women. Cougars are amazing. We really are. I mean, we're top sirloin. We're filet mignon. We're not cheesesteak. So, by the way, if your cougar is cheesesteak, cheese expired, you need to throw that bitch out. But cougars are great. We only have one issue. There's one thing that you do have to look out for. And that is sometimes we have memory loss. And that's a problem. Right? That's one of the reasons why we have so many entanglements with our son's best friends. It's simply an accident. It happens. Accidents happen. But memory is a tough thing. I mean, I worry about it all the time. I come up here and I think I'm going to forget all my jokes, but that's why I have my liquid courage. You know what that liquid courage is, right? That's ginkgo biloba. I don't know what you're thinking. I take that ginkgo biloba. And that's supposed to help with your memory, right? But I really don't think it helps for me. I bought it and then I forgot where I put it. And then I forgot to take it. And then I took it too late and I couldn't sleep because I kept remembering all the shit I ever forgot in my life. It's like I woke up at 3 a.m. and I remembered all my passwords from the 1980s. And I started 2 hours on the computer trying to respond to messages on MySpace and Black Planet. Then on top of that, I found all my mismatched socks. Guess where they were? I forgot. Forgot again. But you know what I did remember? I remembered to defrost the meat. I remember where I parked the car. I remember why I walked into the room. I remembered what I was going to say. I remembered to water the plant. I remember where I put that bag of weed in 1983. I remember to feed the fish. I remember to walk the dog. I remember to take out the groceries. I remember why I didn't like anal sex. Then I remembered how old I was. 57 in 5 days. Yeah. Damn, I'm going to have to round down and then join a Facebook group. Thank you. I'm Lisa, the teacher. I'm doing this.
Let me go around this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Smith messing with our phony bones like that.